Okay, we have 2 more endings to go through, and I am willing to go through it. Normally, you know, this is the hour where I would have to go to fucking bed, because I do need to get up in the morning, but shit, we are going to finish these 2 last ones. Before we do it, A, I'm gonna take a quick piss, B, I'm gonna get myself a beer, because I think I deserve one. Holy shit. I must admit, at first I was kind of afraid the whole over-the-topness would kinda wear off. In some parts it does wear off, honestly, a little bit. But these games have their moments, don't they? I really do. And now we have, let's not forget that, we have 1 more of these games now in our pipeline, thanks to, well, the strategy himself. So, probably going to tease myself and everybody else a little bit with that, because I kind of want to save one for a nice day. But yeah. While I'll stay the point, I'll stay on this particular point, the over-the-topness of this whole event, in some parts it's just kind of wear off, because, you know, at some point you just have read, or, well, heard enough lines about Nicole just being a general speaking psychopathic bitch. It wears down. However, some of the other shit that's going on, it gets you. As I said, I never thought I'd sit here and read some of the lines from Mein Kampf in a fucking video game format, but how the fuck is this game flying so fucking far under the radar that the German government has not immediately shut it down is beyond me, considering how much they go after fucking porn these days. I'm not gonna complain. In fact, I'm going to applaud the brashness of the makers of this particular entertaining. But yeah, we're going to go from here. This is the other choice, which leads to the next ending, and I'm sure we're going to have some fun with that as well. I have some appeal to that sometimes, although to be fair, you can overdo it with the tattoos at some point. There is enough, and then there's this whole nose ring thing. I never really was a fan of nose rings, mind you. Just a personal, you know, point. Oh no, I don't like them. I don't find them attractive. Not my thing. But oh well, you know, not saying that it wasn't enough to look at, mind you, there was enough. The goal part we can probably agree on. I would have probably called it Skip Skull with the fucking drug addict. But the game has another opinion. Now then, time for drugs, I suppose.
God, I really don't want to go back either.
Drugs.
See?
But I don't know.
You already know what you're getting if you go back there.
Some white bitch with wholesome bumper stickers.
And a sun damage poster telling you your outfit doesn't matter.
Plus her whole stupid, I don't own a TV attitude.
Yeah, so fuck that bitch. Fuck that petition writing, Prius driving bitch.
Okay, but if we don't go back to class, where should we hang out then?
I don't know, I have a car, so pretty much anywhere we want.
What car you drive?
98 Saturn.
You said that like a Saturn's badass or something.
I mean, it's a car.
It's the two-door.
Oh,
It
shit.
drives.
Yeah,
It's good.
but all the AC vents are chipped because we kept using them as bottle openers.
That's hot. You're like Avril Lavigne if she never got famous.
I know, right?
All right, let's go.
Cool. But first we gotta stop by my locker.
Yeah, sure. What for?
I need Adderall to stop at stop signs. Why does he have to be right in front of my locker?
Why am I not surprised that this lady is so far gone that she can't even fucking drive her car without having some drugs that make her actually stop at a stop sign? This is going to go horrible. Now, I don't know how horrible. This might just end with a car crash. In which case, well, good, let them burn to death. I hope the fucking gasoline ignites and we can see a nice little bit of fireworks. Alternatively, I smell a drug ending. Let's find out, shall we?
Yo, hey, you guys hanging around too?
Is there a reason you're specifically here, or are you just some annoying free spirit?
Well, if skipping is free-spirited, doesn't that make you guys free-spirited too? It's not a bad thing.
When girls are free spirited, it's actually cute.
Yeah, when men do it, it's like, fuck off, go die in a war.
Exactly. So if you don't have any business here, go to Iraq and leave us alone.
Actually, I kind of might have some business here.
Business like what?
Business like... I heard you buy bud.
Jesus Christ.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah, but not everybody buys good shit.
Okay, what do you got? How much?
A quarter for 180.
180?
Is it laced
pricey.
with gold?
I know there's cheaper stuff out there, but this shit here is 180.
You better turn 180 and walk away, gringo.
Gringo.
My boyfriend's an MS-13. I have the pass.
Okay, so what, 175?
How about 120 and a buzz?
I'm open to trades. What you got?
You're an X, right?
I could be, but why is your ex shiny and red? Is that cough medicine?
Dude, no way. It's only like that because she got it from Mardi Gras.
Yeah, it blends in with the necklace.
Is red a Mardi Gras color?
Do you want to get fucked up or not?
How do I know if they're good?
Take one. No, actually take all of them because they're kind of weak.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be a bad idea under normal circumstances?
Damn, that wasn't even 20
I was
minutes.
about to say.
Now I can finally open my locker. Steal a shit, by the way.
Yeah, I got it. That was really good.
You were really good. The Mardi Gras save was awesome.
I was surprised you didn't fuck it up. When I try that with Jekka, it takes her a second.
And then they'd know something's up.
Yeah, exactly. We're really good at fucking with people.
I know. Just wait till we get to the mall.
God, this isn't even that much weed.
You want to roll some?
No, marijuana's a baby drug. You can't even die smoking it.
Okay, we'll just sell it.
Mm.
This might be the first time they ever actually restocked this mall.
Yeah, did you see the homicidal slut shirt with a gun on it?
The one in Spencer's? Yeah, that was awesome. What about those panties with Kurt Cobain's suicide note on them?
Those were so
Classic.
hot. Fuck, we need money.
We gotta sell this weed.
Emily and Nicole, I didn't know you guys were friends.
Why is Jeffrey here?
You know his name?
You don't?
No, I just call him Nerd Shirt.
Jeffrey, why aren't you at school?
It's 3:30. School's been over.
Wow, time is like automatic in here.
Well, Jeffrey, since you're out and about and everything, you trying to get faded?
Faded? Are you gonna throw bleach on me again?
No, no, what she means is like, are you looking to blaze right now?
Blaze. Like Blaziken the Pokemon?
Probably not.
He could choose a Pokemon. What the fuck is Blaziken?
Another
Blaziken's a
Pokemon.
newer Pokemon.
You're up to date on all the Pokemon?
Isn't everybody? They're only up to 493 now.
Holy shit.
How
I'm
much help do you
behind.
get an hour?
Can the two of you just speak English?
Jeffrey, you want to get really high off some OG Kush?
Wait, I know what that means.
Oh.
Are you guys trying to sell me drugs?
Dude, shut the fuck up. Don't make us stab you with an eyeliner pencil.
Nice try, but I think my time and money are spent better elsewhere.
I don't.
Let's just hope the both of you learn how to pay attention in health class. I'll see you never.
I hate him so much. How can you talk shit when you can't even tie your shoes?
Yeah. Did that seem out of character for him?
You seen him with a blunt before?
No, not that. He's never been that dismissive with a girl before. I've literally told him to kill himself, and he'll still try to be friends.
Oh, me too. He just likes female attention.
But if he's turning ours down, that means...
Sorry I'm late. Got a little caught up.
It's okay. What do you want to do next?
Jesus,
Oh
he's
my
got some
God.
female attention.
Actually found a human female willing to listen to
Wait a
him.
second, wasn't that the
I'm
bitch with
not
the
happy for
bulimia?
him.
After the
I'm
way he just talked to
misremembering
us,
here.
me neither.
Are we gonna do something about it?
I think you already know.
Yeah. By the way, did I mention the YouTube anime copyright controversy?
You did, actually. It's okay, though.
Oh, sorry. It's just a big deal.
There was a big debate about that nonsense in the day, I'll have you know. Now I'm the kind of person who's smart enough to, well, stay the fuck away from any such debate, because I know it's going to be a shit show in many, many, many ways. But I remember the frustration. Good times. Well, I mean, bad times, technically speaking. In fact, ever since then, it's been going downhill, hasn't it? Horrible things. But hey, look at that. Bulimia girl has apparently risen up. Actually, if you're really desperate, people with such problems are a really good target demographic to aim for. Quite easy to convince. I should know. I've seen that. In fact, not too proud of it, but I've done that as well. You know, when you got a dry spell, you're not that choosy. However, I realized very quickly that I was well and truly in over my head, and decided to jump ship as quickly as, humanly possible. Of course, that was not going in any good direction, and I didn't want it to have some blood on my hands at some point, because I wouldn't answer my phone in like 20 seconds. Yeah. There's crazy, there's a nice amount of crazy that you can work with, and then there is, yeah, that's a bit too much. Ugh. Bad memories, man. Bad memories.
A lot of people have been talking about it.
I don't mind. Do you want to hang out after school again tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I guess so. That'd be good. In, like, a date sort of way.
Yeah, I'd like that. We have a lot in common, and you're really nice.
Well, a girlfriend.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, look at this.
In many cases, a severe eating disorder has a rather unfortunate psychological component, and can be a symptom of quite unfortunate high amounts of problems. So, if you're not sure what you're getting into, And if you get a smell of what's to come, you better to jump ship before it gets too late. Just saying. Nobody wants to wake up one day and feel all shitty because you couldn't prevent something that nobody could have prevented, so sometimes it's just better to jump ship. But well, you get the idea. I'm just saying, you know, there's an amount of crazy that you should stick your dick in, and there's an amount of crazy that you absolutely should stop sticking your dick in as soon as you smell it. Because that is a bit too much. And that is something nobody should need to bear. And honestly, it's probably to your advantage. If you're unsure, mind you, I know that's hard to do, but try to shut off the typical dick view of those are some nice titties. I know it's tempting. Believe you me, I remember those titties. I like those titties very much. First version was pretty nice to look at. In the beginning. Then it got worse. Then even those titties got smaller. Man, that was disappointing. Very disappointing. Also doesn't really do wonders for, well, the rest of the body. You know, thin arms can be attractive, but if your arm's getting so thin that you can literally count your individual bones, basically, it's like, no, not too far gone. As I said, not the most pleasant memories. No reason to dwell on it. We have two bitches that are going to ruin this particular man and female interaction.
Is this your next jump off, Jeffrey?
Okay.
What's going on?
Good
Oh,
question.
he didn't tell you? Then again, he didn't tell us either.
Yeah, Jeffrey loves telling girls they're the only one.
Then he blocks your number after you're left with herpes.
Fuck the herpes. You got me pregnant, Jeffrey.
What? Is this true? You told me you're a virgin, Jeffrey.
Oh, so we just never existed to you?
They're making all this up. I don't understand. I am a virgin.
Would a virgin say there's 493 Pokemon before going down on me?
493? You told me that exact Pokemon number yesterday. Were you cheating on me?
No.
This
I don't
proves
even know
nothing.
them.
Not only will he cheat on you, he's also really Christian.
You
Yeah,
see
he'll
now.
tell you he's pro-life while finishing.
Oh no.
You're not believing them, are you?
I need a minute.
I need you to pay
That's
for
a
my
combo.
treatment.
And you better pay for this baby, Jeffrey.
I gotta go.
What the? Karen, no. Come back.
You're not
I feel
actually. I'm pro-life.
Better.
Yeah,
Explode,
I don't even feel
explode,
like selling this squad anymore.
We can just go back and steal all that stuff.
Nice combo
Drop me
there.
off after, though.
Yeah, okay.
Nice combo though. I have to give him that much. That was pretty damn well done.
But yeah, that was productive.
Why do Skittles taste better when they're stolen?
Dopamine rush.
I thought Seroquel stopped that.
Nicole, where have you been all night?
I don't know, are you a cop now?
And who's this?
Should I go?
Nah, you can hang out. We were at the mall, Mom.
So I'm supposed to believe you were just at the mall all night?
The fuck you mean all night? We were there for like, what, 2-3 hours?
Yeah, 2.5, like the sitcom.
It's 1 in the morning.
Damn, we hung out with that guy that long.
What guy?
Nobody.
What guy, Nicole?
Mom, don't even worry about it. You're gonna freak out.
Tell me!
Oh my god.
Tell me or your friend has to go home!
Ultimatum.
You really wanna know?
Yes, what guy was this?
The crackhead in front of the mall we sold weed to!
Where did you even get... Ugh, you're so stupid!
Oh, so I guess you hate homeless people too?
No! Dealing drugs in public, dealing drugs in general, just how can you be so idiotic?
A good
It
question.
was actually kind of smart.
Excuse me?
Bitch, you better fix your fucking tone with me before I slash your tires.
Really?
We sold to a crackhead because what would a crackhead want with weed? Cops would never expect that shit. It's genius.
Yeah, so why don't you shut the fuck up, Mom?
How about I call the police? Your plan's just so bulletproof you shouldn't worry.
Oh shit.
Go the fuck ahead, bitch. They'll side with us anyway because we're cute and you're old and used up.
Ooh.
Nicole, I don't want you hanging around with her anymore.
She can hang out with whoever the fuck she wants, whore. So why don't you go to your room, pour your little wine, put on Grey's Anatomy, and shut the fuck up?
I can't believe you.
Quite the burn there.
God, that felt good. Wish I could say that to my mom.
Why don't you?
She'd probably cut me out of the will.
Yeah, that's a... Huh.
But hanging out with you, this was easily like the best day of my life. Shutting your mom down was just the cherry on top.
Yeah, you're cool. Let's do it again sometime.
Oh, can I spend the night here?
I guess. My mom's too busy crying to say no now.
Awesome. Where's your bathroom?
There's one downstairs.
Cool. I'm just gonna flush my Seroquel.
All of it?
Yeah, I'm just done with it, period.
Oh. Why?
Just all the stuff we did today, how I ripped your mom to shreds. That's the real me. That is the real unfiltered me. So fuck this med shit. I don't want my mom controlling me anymore, and yours shouldn't either.
Yeah, I got you. That's cool.
Besides,
Is it
I
though?
want to take a Percocet to fall asleep, and perks do not mix with Seroquel.
You don't say.
How do
Wouldn't
we
they?
do this paper, dude?
There's gotta be a way to get out of doing the rest of this.
How many times have I petitioned for palm juice in the lounge vending machine?
Miss Ames,
What is it?
me and Nicole were wondering if we could pair together for our essay.
We were?
Pair together.
Yeah, like we make it an oral presentation for class. We'll make flashcards and everything.
An oral presentation on the state of modern poetry?
Isn't poetry all about the spoken word?
I'll allow it. But just know I'll have a higher level of scrutiny since it's two of you together.
No, that's fine. Thanks.
Since when are teachers okay with switching the whole assignment?
It's remedial. They just want to see it done.
Something you two would like to share with the rest of the class?
Like what?
Actually, could we be excused to the restroom?
Since when do you ask?
Well, I just had an anxiety flashback to when Hillary Clinton lost to Obama last summer.
Oh no.
Yeah, horrible,
we
isn't
don't
it?
care what color he was. It's still misogynistic.
Understandable. Take all the time you need.
How the fuck would that be understandable?
Well, that was spontaneous.
What?
How you switch the assignment?
No, not that. Spontaneous?
Oh, yeah. It means like...
Are you trying to talk down to me?
What? No, it's just a word. They had it in the Cat in the Hat live-action movie. The one with Dakota Fanning.
Oh, no, you're right. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
But if you were talking down to me, I'd smack the shit out of you. I'd make you bleed.
Good to know.
But anyway, I wanted to switch to a presentation because I've had a pretty big idea for that class, but no one to do it with.
It's
Until
gonna be
now,
a splendid
obviously.
idea, isn't
Exactly.
it?
You're down for anything, even if it crosses the line.
Bitch, what line?
Exactly. Miss Ames is this perfect little bitch in her perfect little world, and I want to ruin that for her.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Normal.
What do you want to do?
Very normal.
So I've had this plan for a while, actually, but, sorry, it's really wild.
Excuse me.
Let me think how to word this.
No, take your time. It doesn't smell that bad in here for once.
Right? Yeah, fuck, I need a cigarette to think.
There's always somebody in here.
Oh, Ari, do you have a cigarette?
I don't smoke.
Of course.
What's your problem?
Do I look like I want to be asked?
Calm down.
You hear this bitch, Nicole?
Yeah, she can't tell you what to do.
Okay, what the fuck is this? Can you stoners act normal for once?
Stoner, what is it, 1990?
Show us your purity ring, Jonah sister.
Show me the guy in his 30s you're banging this weekend.
Yo.
You're really cute, Ari.
Shut up.
No, seriously. Your eyeliner's always sharp. Your lip gloss matches your hair. You're actually really pretty.
Thanks.
That's why I want to look you in the face when I stab you.
Okay, I'm out of here.
I knew that bitch was soft.
Yeah, she's weird. What was the idea, by the way?
I still need that cigarette.
Jekka has a ton. She's not in remedial, though.
You want to ditch and go to regular lunch?
Not like we do anything in class anyway. Always the same table.
What are you guys doing here?
Hanging out.
Do you have any cigarettes?
Are you guys skipping remedial?
Are you at lunch alone?
No, Kelly just went to get water. You guys are gonna go to school jail if they catch you.
Well, they won't catch us, right? Because you're going to keep your mouth shut, right?
Nicole.
No, Emily, she's cool.
Oh, cool. So, yeah, can I borrow a cigarette?
If I have one in my locker.
And yours is by the science rooms, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Don't get up, I got it.
Wait, you don't even know the combination.
Don't worry, I'll get in there.
Isn't she great?
Nicole, what are you doing with that girl?
Just yesterday, Triple C's in Alina Park.
No, why are you hanging out with her?
Oh, dude, don't be a bitch over this. I'm allowed to make new friends, okay?
No, I'm not jealous. She is fucking insane, Nicole.
He probably is.
How?
Psych ward visits, choked a girl in class, set her ex-boyfriend's car on fire.
Yeah, but that makes her fun. Besides, you're a hypocrite because you buy scripts off her all the time.
Buying her Adderall isn't the same as hanging out with her. That bitch is gonna get weirdly attached to you and snap as soon as you get tired of her.
Well, I'm not tired of her now,
I can
so I
see
guess
it.
we're gonna have to wait and see.
Maybe
Were you guys
maybe
just
Nicole
talking
is
to
gonna
Emily?
get stabbed.
Sort of.
I hate her. She literally choked me in gym and didn't even get expelled.
See?
Hold on, but why'd she choke you?
Because I said she wasn't as pretty as Fergie.
Still sound okay to you?
A girl can be confident.
Confident. I was passed out on the floor for like 2 minutes.
Bitch, that sounds like a you problem.
A modern
By
day,
the
so
way,
nicely
where's your
called
mom
skill
been?
issue, I would say.
She hasn't been here since you yelled at her. I think she's afraid of you.
She better be.
Oh, yeah?
For real? I don't like how she talks to you, Nicole. You're actually, like, really cool and smart, and you should be treated as such.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's,
What's wrong?
Guys tell me that all the time, and I just say, I know. But now that a girl's saying it, I forgot how to take an actual compliment.
We're friends. Don't worry about it.
Are you trying to have sex with me?
Not really.
Yeah, I have no idea how to process this.
Does your mom ever compliment you?
No.
Because she can't appreciate what she has. And seriously? Like, seriously, Nicole? If I ever see
This is
her
gonna
talk
end up
like
horrible.
that to you again, I will rip her beating heart out and hand it to you on a silver platter.
And you don't want to have sex with me?
No.
Are you sure?
No, come on. If you saw someone talking down to me, what would you do?
Oh, damn, killing my mom's a tough act to follow.
Okay, like, if you saw my boyfriend cheating, what would you do?
Kill that bitch.
Oh my god, please. He's such an asshole now.
Things are rocky with your gang member boyfriend? No
Whoa.
way.
Yeah, he fucked all his shit up on heroin. The sex isn't even good anymore.
Yeah, competing with heroin, may as well kill yourself.
Oh, that reminds me. The idea for the oral presentation?
Oh god, that's tomorrow, isn't it?
No, don't worry. I got all the supplies ready.
It's just flashcards, right?
Not exactly. So you know how I want to, like, screw up Miss Ames?
Yeah, for sure.
I
And we don't
remember
even
that,
really,
yes.
like, have a plan after high school, right? Like, honestly, what are we gonna do?
No, you're right.
So I thought it'd be really bad.
You know, technically speaking, you have many options after high school. You could continue your education. You could get a job. Again, these two are going to end up on the street, homeless, probably drugged up for a little bit, then running out of money, then using what little of the good looks they have left to get some extra cash, get a bit more monies, to get a bit more drugs, until the cycle breaks, which is not going to take long because either the drugs are going to ruin their splendid looks rather quickly, alternatively they're just going to get stabbed. You know, technically speaking, I think not having any plans after high school does fit them rather well, doesn't it?
Ask if we show her the real
I'll
state
just-
of modern poetry.
shut up and drink my
real
beer.
suffering, not some bumper sticker bullshit.
Dude, I'm down for it. What do we do?
Okay, we go to the front of class, say a few words, and then we'll swallow this pill mixture I made.
A
And
mixture of what?
so I started saving all my Seroquel instead of flushing it, and then I mixed it with stuff my boyfriend gave me, and then I bought Percocet off Kyler.
Well, hold up. You're gonna OD in front of the class?
We're gonna OD, cause
Was about to say, that sounds like a fucking horrible idea, unless your direct plan is not to get fucking high, which is what you should be doing with drugs, or rather obviously aiming for. That sounds like a fucking recipe for ODing rather fucking hard, isn't it? Are these people not capable of understanding that that is a rather nice recipe to, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Nicole has been shouting about killing herself from the beginning, so I guess she can't complain about it, and I guess this bitch is so far gone she doesn't care either, so... We're gonna see a nice little double suicide in front of us. Stay tuned. That's what I would say.
at this fucking poetry. And when Miss Ames sees that, she's gonna shut her ass up about poetry for the rest of her life.
Are you sure about that?
Are you backing out?
Well, it's just a little...
This is a two-person gang here, Nicole. Don't make me jump your ass out.
No, I'm cool.
Shut the fuck up!
I said I'm cool with it.
No, not you. I was hearing voices again.
Voices where?
Like in my head. They always tell me I'm wrong about something.
The psychiatrists might disagree, but have you considered listening to the voices in your head?
Yes, if the voices tell you that ODing on a random drug mixture is not a good idea, the voices are right. Listen to the fucking voices for once in your life. I could save your life even. Why is that? You know, in the beginning, I was hard on Jeffrey because he's a bit of an, you know, overly indulgent person who likes to spread all of his personal information and his fetishes for everyone he's not even knowing for 2 days. But for the love of fucking God, Jeffrey is a fucking upstanding member of society compared to these people, isn't he? Really, he's gonna be someone. Even fucking Kyla's probably gonna end up someone. And this bitch? No, fuck that. Oh boy. Oh,
Whatever. Look, are you down or what?
Totally. Anything you want.
Awesome. You're awesome. I love you, Nicole. Like, I really fucking love you. If you told me to kill someone, I'd do it. I wouldn't tell the cops shit.
What if I told you to not kill someone? Like yourself?
Nicole, I know you're worried, but we're gonna do it together. It's gonna be okay. We got a big day tomorrow. Let's get some sleep.
We sure do.
Great ideas.
You're not gonna kiss me goodnight?
Oh my god. Mwah.
Thanks. I love you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna say it back?
Okay, now I do want to kill myself.
Hmm.
And that is why modern poetry is written. Done.
You certainly are.
Is that a threat?
Hey, Miss Ames.
He tried.
Sorry we're late.
Look,
Not
he's going to be an
actually, though.
upstanding.
Late
He's
again.
dumb as shit, but
What's
he's going to
the
be an
excuse
upstanding member of
this time?
society.
I tried.
I'm sure this motherfucker would at least be able to manage fucking construction work. As long as you have someone shouting loud enough the simple instruction of carry that to there often enough at him. I'm sure he could be a working member of society, no problem. As for these bitches, well, I'm looking forward to this. Please let Nicole die again. I have missed her. Like, the last suicide is so long ago. I kind of would like to see another one.
Burning my shirt with a hair straightener, and it caught on fire.
Witness.
Putting out a tiny fire wouldn't make you 10 minutes late, would it?
Well, no, it was a really cute shirt, so I cried for like 9 minutes.
I find that hard to believe.
No, it was actually such a good shirt.
Yeah, it had a Jack the Ripper crime scene photo and said, all work is sex work under it.
I meant the crying. Front of the class. This oral presentation better be good.
It will be.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead when you're ready.
No warm-up or anything?
I don't see why you'd need one. Does public speaking make you nervous, Nicole?
No, there's just a few things higher on that list.
Okay, let's just start.
Go on.
So, me and Nicole have been looking at modern poetry and made one main conclusion.
Yeah, a real big one.
When you really get down to it, any living poet is a whole ass poser.
And why's that?
Poetry's about the spoken word, about storytelling, right? But movies have stories too.
Yeah, last I checked.
And movies suck when you see the ending coming a mile away. Why should it be different with anything else?
Yeah, and poetry sucks too, because...
Because a writer's life is reflected in their work, and if their life is boring and stupid, how can we expect their work to be any better? We can't.
The poetry's linked to the poet. Good.
That's a
Most
good
people's
point,
lives
yes.
are boring. Lots of waiting around, lots of doing nothing. But when does it suddenly get interesting? When do people care about you more than any other point in your life?
If you are a very good artist, like Van Gogh, for example, after you're dead, that is when people care about your art. Before that, well, many great artists that we have later on become to fetishize quite literally, have lived in absolute poetry for their art, which I do find rather impressive. If you're so willing to invest into your passion that much, that you're willing and live in actual poetry, in actual poverty, to get it done, absolutely amazing. I see no problem with that. Most people don't have that much willpower, and I applaud it. However, all the fame doesn't really give you much if you can't achieve it during your lifetime. I'm sorry to say. I mean, listen, if 20 years after I'm dead and I'm looking down from, I was about to say looking down from heaven, but looking up from hell, where I most definitively will end up being, and I see people gushing over my long since at this point abandoned YouTube channel, and it suddenly has 1 million views, that's nice, but nobody's gonna have anything to get from that now, do they? Well, it would be rather sad, wouldn't it be? Luckily enough, I'm not really building up too much on that particular prospect, but you get the drift I'm going for. Man, horrible. It's the whole point. All the fame in the world means shit to you if you're dead. And you're dead, nothing really matters. Your family might get something out of it. Yeah, maybe my family would get something out of that. That would be kind of cute. But still, the argument in and of itself is not that bad, actually, that she's making, but it should be seen from a mile away. That is not a good argument. For art in general, mind you. We're going to talking about Greek philosophers next. Oh, that's a debate to have. It's going to make a topic for a talk at some point.
Exactly. Especially when it's unexpected, and especially when it's voluntary.
Kinda true.
Like
Kinda true.
suicide.
And so I noticed a link. Basically, all the best writers kill themselves. Hunter S. Thompson, Ernest
Hemingway, whatever.
It's pretty obvious to me, modern poetry sucks now. It's ruined.
Ruined by what?
Therapy, self-help books, psych meds. It's like you're not allowed to be sad anymore.
Yeah, what about the pursuit of unhappiness?
Happy people aren't interesting. They don't tell good stories.
She's actually making a good point. An interesting point, actually. By creating a society that somewhat looks down and tries to abandon all suffering that we can avoid and abandon, we have indeed become bit too mellow. True suffering can create, of course, great art. Obviously, it can. Because such experience will shape and form a person in a very, very strange way. If a normal person is, like a nice round little ball, that you can take in your hands, then depending on how hard and harsh your life was, you're not going to be a nice little ball that I can take in my hand. You're going to be a fucking spiky ball that will probably draw blood if I try to press on it. But such experiences can, of course, lend themselves very well in a creative process. Which kind of leads to a whole nother debate about what we should prioritize. Should we let people suffer if they desire to suffer? Maybe we should. Maybe that should be the freedom to have. However, our modern day makes it far too easy to get a crutch. Antidepressants are a good example of that. It doesn't really help with the root of the problem. It just suppresses the symptoms. Which is interesting when you think about it. But well, I'm just going to tease you a little bit with the hopeful suicide of these two bitches, so fingers crossed, fingers crossed that we get something out of this.
They'll tell you about their cousin's science fair project or some other shit you don't care about.
Language.
So get
One last point before we continue. However, these two bitches are far too young, far too inexperienced, and quite frankly, far too stupid to actually understand the deeper points of this particular debate. In her case, it's drugs. In her case, she just doesn't fucking care. Literally not. Kinda sad, honestly. But yeah, if teenagers start getting all melodramatic on you, you can usually 9 times out of 10 just zone out because, well, they're fucking teenagers and... Listen, you've probably heard that same shit before because you've probably made the same fucking points before when you were at that age. And yes, as much as every other new generation of teenagers will pretend that they are the ones who invented the suffering of the young ones, they are not. And not so much has changed that it's anything really, really new. Just the mythology has changed a little bit with modern inventions, like the internet. Thank you, internet. Thank you very much. Giving every last little motherfucking angsty teenager a giant fucking portal to shout their random nonsense at me at any given hour. Thank you, internet. I will forgive you, because you're also the harbinger of porn. That is it. Thank you very much. Continue.
Get rid of the good poets, get rid of the people who keep you guessing. You're left with no good modern poetry.
So all poets and storytellers need to be suicidal?
Not
It's
all
not
of them.
about what they need to be, it's what they are. Their life is their work.
Then what's the thesis?
The what?
The central
thesis.
message of your essay?
All great writers have suicidal thoughts. Because you can't have a good story knowing there's gonna be a happy ending.
No, you can. You
That's very
absolutely
nice,
can.
girls. C+.
Hey,
That's it.
good job.
Decent length, but a little inaccurate and rather melodramatic.
Oh, then how many poems have you published?
Excuse me?
You graded us low because we implied you're a shitty writer. Just say it.
That's enough, Emily.
Sorry your world's too cozy for anyone to care about what you make.
This is entirely baseless. Have a seat.
You're soft, bitch. Face it.
Yeah, honestly. Truly deep thoughts come at a much older age than 17.
Whatever. You probably call Bob Dylan deep.
What's really deep is voting, volunteering in your community. Have you ever thought of anyone other than yourself?
You did not say that.
Lip service, hoe. You're the
Yeah,
type of
pretty
bitch
much.
to fuck one black dude, then call yourself light-skinned.
Okay, out of bounds. I think you need to be written up.
Go ahead. Write me up. No one's gonna want to read it.
You're teenagers. You think you're any deeper than any other adult in the world?
Deeper than you, bitch. We're about that shit.
And how's that?
Watch us. You ready, Nicole?
It's honestly super humbling when the trashiest girl you know, probably coked out of her mind, says the most thoughtful thing you've heard in years. I thought I was like deep and misunderstood and made the text and background all black on MySpace so it's like a blacked out profile. But no, I never planned a suicide pact. I never cut anywhere other than my wrists. She took her shirt off in front of me, cuts all over her body. Had one of those angel wing shoulder blade tattoos. In the feathers, it said, "Proud mistake." I can't compete with that. What I'm
Do you
trying
want
to
to,
say
though?
is, you could skateboard, smoke cloves, get your tongue pierced. There's always going to be a hotter bitch than you. And you just gotta accept that. I'm jealous of a girl who just killed herself. That's how fucked up I am. You might be wondering how I'm even telling you all this, even though we both followed through with it. Well, I cut her little pill concoction with crushed up Flintstones vitamins. So I passed out, I had a seizure, but it was just diluted enough to where I didn't
I'm
die.
actually sad about that.
Can't say the same for Emily, though. Okay, so I'm not sad about it, but at least I have the serotonin to not kill myself.
Are you happy about because one of the hotter bitches, as you so politely put it, is now dead and not any longer able to compete with you? I have a distinct feeling that is far closer to the answer than anything else. Ah, Nicole, you're such a special individual, aren't you? I'm still missing my suicide, though. I mean, you know, for a bitch that screams about killing herself so fucking often that I have repeatedly read that line at least a few dozen times at this point, I still sorely lacking in actual action. You won't see this, because they make us turn our phones off, but I just want to write this for me. I'm glad we are dying together, it just feels right. I can't think anyone I would rather do it with. Well, it sucks to be you then. Might as well write this too. Gay for you. Yeah, kind of figured as much. Sorry I lied in the hallway and didn't tell you before we shared a bed and changed in front of each other. I don't know if that's rape or whatever. I mean, I rape. Some people want to make that a crime as well, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, lol. I can die fulfilled because dying together with another girl is a bigger commitment than some soft-ass bitch getting married to Jack the construction worker. Some other boring white guy who can't pronounce Beanie Shigel? What the fuck? But yeah, if you pass out first, I'm gonna try to fall over on you so it looks like we were cuddling. Almost cute. Almost. Okay.